Yolan True and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy, and welcome to our monthly in-between video, because we will have a new arc tonight, and that's Wrath of Khan Part 1. It's a little bit of real Star Trek again in the game. And of course, as usual, I do my usual TLDR video. In this case, at least what I heard from you, it means too lazy, don't read. But I'll just go through quickly all the announcements Scopely made right when maintenance started. And it really brings us back to the Wrath of Khan, to the, let's say, original Khan we know from the original Star Trek series and the movies and the old characters. And we will get new missions, new quality of life updates, as they call them, a new fleet commander, new away teams, and the new Priority 1 away team assignments, new hostiles, the Augment faction store will be expanded, new officers, chaos tech, projectiles, refits, and a new battle pass. What they call quality of life updates is the independent archives, and they'll be adding 2 more ships. That's the Ferengi Devor and the Devor Fisher. You will have the chance, if you have upgraded the ships, to upgrade the archives then in their places, and then not having to mine Latinum anymore and stuff like that, except for the Latinum rush, I guess, but I never do Latinum there anyway anymore. But will be very interesting to see that. Everything I'm talking about in this quick overview, I will make videos on, of course, as usual. That's why I can go quickly through the announcement. We will have the away teams refresh, because there will be a complete update. You may have seen the announcement recently from back about them already, but we will take a very close look at this one, because it will be very interesting to see what also the new research brings. And they will bring in tutorials. That will be a fun thing to look at as well, to see how they will give you some help there. And the loading screen tips, the cadet corner, and that both will be good for players under level 20, so the newer players as well. And I will check that out on my Ops 12 account. And they say there will be an excess artifact charts conversion. In the end, we have that. They will just make it easier to do so. I hope this will work, because the help with the animations that we have at the moment, I had to turn off again, because suddenly collecting didn't work anymore, and I turned it on and off several times already. So I hope this shards conversion, what do I call it, update, will work better. We will also get new missions. We get 10 core missions and 5 side missions. Once again, I cannot see for which levels that will be. They didn't name it in the last on the last announcement, and now they don't do it again. So I have to see in the game when they upgraded it tonight. Then we will get a new fleet commander, and that's Khan Noonien Singh. So we will have another one. The question will be really, someone in my alliance asked it, I guess it was Pon, will they add another fleet commander slot for this? Because I already have 3 fleet commanders I cannot use. Well, I could buy 1 more slot, but that would still be 2 fleet commanders I cannot use, and we get another one. So that will be one of the big questions here. We go through him in detail in his own video, but for now, let's leave it at that. The important part that I want to mention is that he will have some very interesting on-duty active abilities like arena battles. And that will be probably very interesting because of the new elite arena, not the elite arenas, the new arenas where you more often have the chance to play because you can play with the players from other alliances together. Before that, it was hard for many people to do arenas at all. I haven't done arenas in ages, but still, the ones with Khan will have an advantage there, and that probably can be felt. Then we will get the priority 1 assignments for the away team assignments, and they made a complete scheme here once again. So if we zoom in a bit, you have to unlock in the new research tree the priority 1 assignment unlock to do them at all. So you first have to do the research, and then you can do priority 1 assignments. And you can claim planetary charts from the Augment faction and spend them to launch priority 1 assignments. They will add something for the officers that you can automatically match the officers that you need by just clicking one button, but we will have to talk about that point, because I often have the case that I have officers that could be very good for this away team assignment, but I always need them on my ship, so I will not send them. So we have a closer look here. And with the priority 1 assignments, you can get officer shards, core materials, and the new currency, the Pioneer Crests. And then you spend those Pioneer Crests to unlock additional away team research. What I heard already, which is kind of typical, is that you can unlock, I guess, 2 slots in the for the new priority 1 away team assignments via the research F2P, but there are 2 more that you can only unlock via primes. So that could be something that only works with spending. So will be interesting. They already mentioned it here. I wanted to mention that a bit later was the new hostiles, but you need them, of course, for these priority assignments as well. There's something I haven't completely understood, is the thing with when we come to the battle pass in a second. What is really funny is the name Wrath of Khan. Of course, is they use the short form Wok. I love Wok food, but Wok Joachim will always make me hungry, probably. Something else that's quite interesting here, that there will be dry dock G parts in there, which would mean that you can unlock dry dock G now via the game. Will be very, very, very interesting. The new hostiles I already mentioned are these augment hostiles. They will be in new systems, and starting with the system Litoria. Then you go there, destroy the hijacked hostiles to get hijacked splices, and then you can use the Augment Faction store to exchange the loot into Roth credits, and then there will be favors and a lot of stuff like there. And there will be PvE chests dropped by those hostiles with special champion trophies to activate more missions that you didn't see before here. But as usual, we will go through the whole hostile hunting loop in the videos in the next days. So from Thursday morning on, we will start with the videos on all the new stuff. And there's a lot coming up, and there will even be different difficulty types of missions. Will be very, very interesting. But you see that I will not mention everything they write here, because it looks like there is a lot of stuff coming in, a lot of stuff to get used to, because there's a lot of little details within the new stuff once again. So it will probably need a few more videos than usual when the new stuff starts to do that. Nevertheless, there's a number of new systems, as you can see, from level 26 up to level 70. With those new hostiles, there will be 4 new reputation levels for the augments. I have maxed it for ages, but now I have to start gaining reputation again, and that will need some collecting. And as I said, there will be new favors. We go through all of them when I do the Augment Faction update video. And everything else that you can get there, there's a lot at least in there. Oh, there's the name Galaxy Quest again. But let's quickly talk about the new officers. There are 3 new officers. In this case, we have the epic officer Carol Marcus and the rare Leonard McCoy from Wrath of Khan, McCoy of course. But there's a second epic officer where you've seen the long list of what he brings in the beginning. I am quite convinced that at the moment he will be a pay-only officer, but we will see when the update is coming online tonight. There will be new Chaos Tech, and there's a new Chaos Tech for the Revenant. In this case, that's Chaos Tech that was quite to be expected. That's the Genesis device. That's the device Carol Marcus and her son created, and was kind of a topic in 2 movies. It was the Wrath of Khan and the Search for Spock. So will be very interesting how this can be sourced in the beginning, I guess, by buying only. There will be new hijacked ship refits, which will be quite interesting to see. They didn't include any pictures here, so I'm looking forward to see it tonight. There will be a new projectile, the Apex Shredder, and they say they changed the battle pass a little bit. They call it the Ultimate Vox Starter Pack, so the Wrath of Khan Starter Pack. It's an edition of the battle pass where they say you get a lot of things like 20 shards of Carol Marcus and so on. So I don't know exactly how this will work, but we will have a look tonight and see how this works. And they said they did a lot of bug fixes, but the list is too short for my liking because they added a lot of new bugs recently, like the problem with when you claim rewards, the chests still show that you can claim and all this stuff. So they really need to speed up their bug fixes because there are more bugs coming in at the moment than they are solving. Nevertheless, I like the topic of the new arc, but for me, just reading the announcements sounds very complicated. But that's why I didn't go into too many details of this announcement, because it would just puzzle everyone like it does me. And I'm really looking forward to see it live. We'll be back home very late tonight, unfortunately, from a meeting. But tomorrow I will start making the videos on the new stuff and trying to sort out all this. That sounds very complicated. But still, I'm looking forward to your comments below the video and on Discord about the new stuff that they announced. And I'm really curious what you say about this. So please, below the comments, the comments below the video and Discord. And if you want to see another video right now, the next one is right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.